Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is October 16th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery. And if I put this into motion, you can see the clouds moving, but the snow cap does not. That is that white across the Sierra Nevada. Glad to see that new snow out there. Even if it melts, it is still good for the ecosystem because this is better than rain because it does not just run off. That snow can melt fairly slowly back down into the ground. So good to see that early season snowfall. Taking a look at temperatures across the area, of course, in the wake of that storm, things are pretty chilly. You can see, I mean, it's into the 40s here across some Los Angeles Basin. San Diego right around 50 degrees as well. If you scroll northbound a bit, again, pretty chilly across the Sacramento Valley Bay Area as well, especially inland. And yeah, across the higher terrain, Sierras, you can see some 20s out there. I believe we had a low temperature of 5 yesterday as well across some of the Sierra Nevada. So very chilly temperatures in the wake of this storm. Now, taking a look here at winds, we are going through some offshore winds here. Let's go all the way on in towards Friday morning. Probably tonight and on into Friday morning, the strongest winds. Not exceptionally strong, but they may get your attention, especially, out of the northeast across some of the Sierra Nevada, across Southern California. You can kind of see these sort of push through the gaps in the canyons there as well. These are northerly across some of the desert areas in the inland regions here in Nevada, Arizona, and across San Bernardino County down towards Imperial County as well. And then we scroll off into the future a little bit more and we start to wane those winds a bit. And if you want your own affordable home weather station before more storms start to arrive to the state of California, it's still plenty of time to get one of these. Click on that link down below to save 10% off. Very fun weather station, highly recommended. Now, taking a look here, this is the storm system we just dealt with. It is continuing to push off to the east here, and we get a little bit of offshore flow, like I mentioned, as we go on and through the day Friday. You notice this upper level low, and this is a bit more sinister looking than it actually is. We're not getting much of sensible weather or anything here, precipitation-wise, across California anyway. It might help increase that marine layer a bit, but we do have this next system into the Pacific Northwest. It could be clipping northern portions of California here as we go through this upcoming weekend, and then after that, who knows right now. But it does look like we get a break from the big storm activity. Now, if we put that into motion, you can see there's that next system. It does bring some precipitation starting on Sunday morning to Northern California. It doesn't look like it wants to reach the Bay Area or anything like that, but northern zones will be getting some precipitation out of that system as it rolls on through. And if you noticed, you didn't see any precipitation from that upper level low across portions of Southern California there. So yeah, that upper level low bark much worse than its bite. And if we look at snow depth, I'll scroll through here. I mentioned this at the beginning in the visible satellite imagery. You can kind of see the slow gradual melt as we go through October. The sun is still fairly warm, so this will be decreasing as we go on in towards the end of October. Of course, there'll be more to come, but again, good for the ecosystem. Snow melt is much better at saturating the ground and keeping it wet. Now, taking a look here at 15-day precipitation anomaly, you can see over the next couple of weeks, Bay Area north right now above normal, some below normal signal kind of coming out there and impacting Southern California, some of Arizona, Utah, and Nevada as well. But we'll be watching this here over the next few days, and we'll try to pinpoint when the next round of storms will be coming into the state of California. 8 to 14 days, something similar there above normal. And the above normal signal does get down to Southern California here. We'll see about that here. It's not looking too great right now for Southern California, but we'll be watching that more over the next couple days to check back on that. Now, something interesting here on the Climate Prediction Center, they put out these experimental products way off into the extended. Slight risk for some moderate risk actually for some heavy precipitation. Let me word that right. And then the slight risk for some heavy precipitation does go all the way down towards the Bay Area as we go in towards the end of October. Also, it's the light risk of some heavy snow, slight risk for heavy snow as we go October 23rd through 29th. Also, wind for Northern California can't be ruled out. Pretty good storm train pointing back towards the Pacific Northwest. We'll be watching over the next few days to see if that has any chance of getting a bit further south than was currently shown by some of the model runs here. And check out the Worldwide Weather Watch page if you like. It's on the Patreon page here as well. So I'll be doing these updates maybe a couple times a week or whatnot, just when there's fun stuff to point out weather-wise going on across the rest of the planet. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Click like and subscribe. We'll do this all again tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys then.